Boy, what a great story. They leave Curry all alone, and that's lethal. And Steph with a little bit of pace into the front court. Behind the screen. Steph Curry. Denver series. Former Finals MVP, still a key part of this Warriors lineup. Curry behind the screen. Oh, they lost him again. And he makes... Jason Tatum had 3 goals coming into the season. He wanted to be top 5 MVP, first team All-NBA, check, and make the All-Defensive team. Well, they still need to find Steph Curry into the front court. Hands it off to Curry. Goes around the world. Oh, so much.
And the craftiness, the size and strength, the ability to eliminate elite defenders, and then finishing in traffic.
Relocates. Light work. Little light work for Steph Curry. 7 seconds to go for Curry on Pritchard. Tice hedging. Curry in his bag. Got it!
Shots. He's 5 for 7 from 3 and 2 for 9 from 2.
Curry working against Horford. Took his ankles. Not ready to give him back either.
Coverage. He walks into a 3.
Tatum spins right into Draymond Green. Pritchard from deep with 2 on the clock. Golden State with another stop. Trying to close out this third quarter better than they did in game 1.
8 offensive boards for the Celtics. Curry drives on Tatum, gets inside, the beautiful left hand. Curry, long three-pointer. It's good, and the foul! Steph Curry with a chance for a 4-point play, and the lead is cut to 6.
Al Horford not up high enough.
Curry launches a 3, puts it in. Steph,
and he's elevating versus trying to draw contact and fouls.
Curry steps back, 2-pointer for Curry. That's good. Steph Curry just with a foot on the line.
Much needed offense from somebody else, and Wiggins has provided.
Gary Payton pokes it away. Payton, the elite defender, off the bench. Curry steps back, 3-pointer, got it. Steph Curry, his first 3. Curry, another long-distance shot. It's good. Steph Curry, back-to-back long-distance 3s and a 5-point lead for the Warriors. Celtics call timeout.
They don't really have a roll game.
Curry gets free. Gets some contact. Layup, got it, and 1. Steph Curry felt the bump. Brown picks up his 3rd and a chance for a 3-point play.
That's what Steve Kerr was so upset with in game 3. He said we just didn't box out. They got crushed on the boards.
Curry. It's good. Steph Curry from downtown.
Lineup, it's Wiggins. And maybe some second shots.
Curry again. Oh, Steph Curry from way downtown. He's furious.
That's a ridiculous shot.
No, why don't you concentrate on Al Horford? He should be up.
That guy, he's amazing. Oh, my goodness.
Curry fakes. Smart nearly takes it away. And Curry will bring it back out. Smart harassing. Curry now has Williams on him, looking to unload it. Flips it up. Shot is good. They've had some good looks, but the 3s won't go down as Curry comes the other way. Curry to Green. Back to Curry. Step back. 3-pointer. Bang! Steph Curry drills the 3. That's a 6-point Warriors lead. Timeout Boston.
But Mike, again, it happened because they pushed the ball, compacted the defense. Curry was able to get just enough room from White to knock in another incredible shot.
38 points for Steph Curry. The Warriors have currently quieted the crowd here in Boston.
But I love the physical nature of it. and the team spirit.
What's icing?
I don't know. That's when they chuck it way down the court.
Curry chucks it up and puts it in. He was a Nuggets fan growing up. Loved Carmelo Anthony. Loved Chauncey Billups when he was in Denver. As Curry drives, layup off the glass is good. Another one of those.
They've imposed their will defensively against this Warrior team.
Curry looking for some room, but Brown on him. Curry the drive, throws it up and in. What a beautiful floater. Draymond Green. Derek White, no hesitation. Can't answer. Curry runs in and grabs the board. Curry to Payton. Three-pointer right side is good. They've got 9 offensive rebounds already here in the first half. Curry sees some room, nails the three.
That's saying a lot. He's been all over the floor on both sides of the court.
Had a good game 5, but an excellent start here in 6. Steph Curry once again dancing and prancing in the paint. And a lead is 16, largest of the first half. In, bank shot, in and out. Robert Williams had it but lost it. Draymond Green pushing. Green stops. Klay Thompson. Curry sidestep, three-pointer. It's good! Top of the backboard, which is inbounds, and Draymond Green pushing. 6 assists for Green. Curry a long 3. It's good! Steph Curry from way downtown. Some Curry chaos here in the third. It's the largest lead of the game. Curry has done his entire life. And he's got 9 of his 21 here in the third quarter. 5 of 6 from three-point range. Warriors up big, and they love it back in San Francisco. 19 points, 14 rebounds for Horford.
But you're switching for no reason. That wasn't even a screen. Marcus Smart bails out and forces Al Horford to defend Curry.
Curry against Horford, gets past him inside, off the glass again.
And so he's going one-on-one, and like, they're just staring at.
And that'll do it. It's over. The Golden State Warriors return to a familiar place. They're on top of the NBA world. The 4th title in 8 years. The Dubs dynasty is still very much alive.
And on with that, I love seeing first-time champions like Andrew Wiggins, who gets to realize a dream after being the #1 pick in the draft. His maturity, his improvement, and role acceptance, I think, is a wonderful thing to watch.
Well, their championship DNA showed up when it was needed. They had their struggles, as Mark mentioned, including the playoffs. Remember that game in Memphis? They were down by 55. But they still know what it takes to win it all. They know how hard it is. And all that experience had them ready for the moments. But then some of the added new faces were so important, like him, on Andrew Wiggins.
Champs, baby! What are they gonna say now? What are they gonna say now?
I'll tell you in a second.
Absolutely.
All right, we'll start with Maddie on the right.
Steph, what does just this mean to you to finally be a finals MVP after everything?
Forget that. We champs. Why are you starting with that question? We got 4 championships. You know, like, God is great, the ability to be on the stage and play with amazing teammates against a great Boston Celtics team that, you know, gave us everything to try to get to the finish line. This one hits different for sure, just knowing what the last 3 years have meant, what it's been like from injuries to, you know, changing of the guard and the rosters, Wiggs coming through, our young guys carrying the belief that we could get back to the stage and win, even if it didn't make sense to anybody when we said it. All that stuff matters, and now we got 4 championships. You know, me, Dre, Klay, and Andre. Finally got that bad boy. It's special, man, special. Just all the work that went into it, all the faith and belief, and everybody in that locker room that's, you know, getting to spray champagne around the locker room. Everybody mattered in that process, so I'm just proud of everybody.
Kendra, back right.
Kendra Andrews, ESPN. Stephen, I think there was like 2 seconds left on the clock. You sat down on the baseline, head in your hands. I'm assuming maybe you were feeling and thinking a lot of things you just explained, but what was going through your head in that moment in particular?
These last 2 months of the playoffs, these last 3 years, these last 48 hours, every bit of it has been a emotional roller coaster, on and off the floor, and you're carrying all of that on a daily basis to try to realize a dream and a goal like we did tonight. And you get goosebumps just thinking about, all those snapshots and episodes that we went through to get back here, individually, collectively. And that's why I say I think this championship hits different. That's why I had so many emotions and still will, just because of what it took to get back here. And the fact that when we started this season, a lot of conversations about who we were as a team and what we were capable of, and clearly remember some experts and talking heads putting up the big zero of how many championships we would have going forward because of everything that we went through. So we hear all of that, and you carry it all and try to maintain your purpose, not let it distract you, but you carry that weight. And to get here, it all comes out. So it's special.
Vince on the left.
Steph, Vince Goodwood, Yahoo Sports. Along those same lines, a couple seconds left, you hug your dad. You kind of just disappear off the floor. You
blacked out for a second.
You look like you were in tears. You hugged them. How comfortable are you with those, like you said, letting those emotions out in that way? Was it, I won't say overwhelming, but what was the emotions like?
It was definitely overwhelming. It was surreal just because you know how much you went through, to get back to the stage. And nobody, unless you've been on that floor, you just grinded day in, day out. I was kind of talking about, just me personally, my workouts from all season last year when we lost in the play-in tournament. It's been a year and 6 days that I started the process of getting ready for this season. And it all paid off. Didn't know how it was going to happen. Didn't know what the environment's going to be like. You imagine what the emotions are going to be like, but it hits different. So, out there on the floor, I didn't even know he was down there, to be honest with you. I saw him and I just lost it. And I know that, the clock was kind of running out, but just wanted to take in the moment because it was that special.
David on the left.
Steph, Dave Aldridge with the Athletic behind left of the trophy.
That is amazing.
One of the great traits of all championship teams is talent, of course, and coaching, but it also is stubbornness, just being stubborn. And can you describe the level of stubbornness that your core group has had the last 3 years, from Clay coming back from the injuries to Joe spending whatever it takes to you continuing to revamp and challenge yourself to be still great, and Draymond kind of reinventing himself too?
I like that word because kind of what I was talking about, the narratives that you hear going into this season, especially, and coming off the 2 years prior where we literally had the worst record in the league. We had a lot of injuries. And then, scratching and clawing, trying to get through the play-in tournament to just get a playoff berth. We definitely had that mentality that our belief and faith in what we can do, and we kept saying it all year, our championship DNA and the leadership of myself, Draymond, Andre, Loon, Clay, Draymond, all that stuff mattered. And you carry that through the 3 years, not knowing how it's going to end up. All you can do is control that belief, and behind the scenes and how you show up every single day, you embody that. And then when it comes time to taking advantage of an opportunity, things click. I remember 2 months ago, I was injured. We were sliding in defensive rating. We kind of limped our way into the postseason. And we clearly said, like, we have to peak at the right time, not knowing what our rotation was going to look like, not knowing what the chemistry was going to look like, because that's what the situation called for. And then we did. Like, it's crazy to think about. All that talk paid off. So manifest your destiny in a certain way. And that stubbornness of, like, who we are matters more than what anybody's saying about us is why we're here.
Last question for Steph in the middle.
Daniel Bell, BSO. Do you feel like this one means a little bit more? I know you said it hits different, but do you feel like different better given everything that you guys have been through and all the everything that was said about you guys over the last few years with the injuries and you missing time, Clay missing time, you guys coming back? Is this just a better feeling than the past ones?
I mean, the moment when you get it done is different, but or it's all sorry, that's comparatively it's all kind of the same because you're letting out all your emotions of the year, and you know you're the last team standing, you're celebrating a championship. But I say this one hits different is because those from 15 to 19, it was kind of a steady climb to getting to the championship, and whether you won or lost, you kind of just left it all out there. Then you go through these last 2 years and conversations, narratives, we're too old, the parallel timelines of developing young guys and keeping our core together, all those tough decisions that we had to make. That weighs on you for as much time as we were going through it. And then you get to the point where you're in a playoff series against, Denver and then Memphis and then Dallas and get to Boston, and it's like, we're right here, and it's surreal. And then you get to the finish line, and that's why I think this one is definitely different because of just the 3 years of baggage we carried coming out of that Game 6 in 2019. And, I mean, I can say it now, but I don't know how many teams could carry that for as long as we had with the expectations of, comparing us now to teams of past and make it to the mountaintop again. So a lot of people in that locker room that are enjoying this to the fullest, and they should, because of who we are as a team. It's pretty amazing.
Thanks, Steph.
Absolutely.
We'll have Otto Porter Jr. and